Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Ilkay Gundogan, as it has been reported that the Barcelona midfield target has been offered serious money by Saudi Arabian clubs. Transfer now becomes so difficult for FC Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Joshua Kimmich, as it had been reported that the Bayern Munich sensation is pushing closer and closer to a move to Barcelona. We are also going to be discussing much on that interesting report. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Ilkay Gundogan completed a major feat last night by leading Manchester City to a historic treble. His performance was crucial in helping the team get their hands on the Champions League trophy as they beat Inter Milan. Shortly after Manchester City's triumph, there has been increased scrutiny of Gundogan's future. Barcelona, no doubt, are keen on incorporating the services of the veteran midfielder, whose contract at Man City expires at the end of the ongoing season. But the Catalans are facing external pressure. According to a report from Dario Sport, Al Ittihad are complicating the process by offering him a Mammoth deal. After signing Karim Benzema on a free transfer, the Saudi giants are ready to splurge a huge fee on Ilkay Gundogan. Barcelona have already sent their contract offer for the German international, but no agreement has been signed just yet. The club cannot guarantee immediate player registration either. Therefore, the offer from Al Ittihad could potentially lure the player to move to the Middle East. Apart from the Saudi giants, Gundogan's former club Borussia Dortmund have also approached him, offering him a long-term contract and the chance to become the direct replacement of Jude Bellingham. Barcelona are hopeful Gundogan will not move to Saudi Arabia and would want to continue in Europe for a few more years. But nothing is guaranteed right now, and the player has no desire to speak about the future at the moment. He wants to celebrate the historic treble-winning campaign with his Manchester City teammates. The German is expected to make a decision next week when the celebrations even die down. Hence, this promises to be a tense week for Barcelona as they look to secure the services of the Manchester City superstar, who might even opt to prolong his stay at the Etihad. So as it stands right now, every option is still possible for Ilkay Gundogan. Staying at Manchester City is an option. Coming to Barca is an option that we hope for. And also talking about going to the Middle East, playing Saudi Arabia club Al Ittihad is also an option. And of course, we know the Saudis have been coming now trying to storm the world of football with some mammoth contract offers to some top players, especially players who are already past their prime, and they are doing it now like a trend. Karim Benzema left, they approach Messi, they'll go for N'Golo Kante, and of course they are trying to storm the world of football like how China did some years back. But I think not all players can be convinced by that. But if it's your choice, because it's all about the money there that attract most of these players, not even the sporting level or the competition that they have in the league. Ilkay Gundogan has long been linked with Barca, and last week we even got rumors that a move is already guaranteed and there's an agreement between the player and the club. But from the look of things, it is not yet the case. Barca is still hopeful, yes. Xavi already spoken with the player, yes. Convinced him about the sporting project, of course. But now trying to get the deal done is not an easy thing. Ilkay yesterday was even though was not at his best, as many Manchester City players were not at their best. They didn't play the football they wanted to play because Inter Milan had other strategies. But of course, what matters in such games is the results, not the performance. And City winning the treble, Ilkay Gundogan, had it been he wants to lift Manchester City, then it's what a way to leave City. What a way if he leaves with a treble. Of course, the eighth team in the world of football to win treble. So let's see how it goes for Ilkay's future. As it stands, there's still uncertainty as the player have not yet made the final decision, because last week we heard his agent say what all these rumors of Ilkay are still not true, but only after the Champions League final will Ilkay Gundogan make his final decision to his future. So we should be expecting Ilkay Gundogan and his representatives to decide what will be his next destination. Hopefully, it should be Barca. Man City are still seriously pushing because they know the quality that this guy possesses, and they haven't given up yet on offering him a better proposed new contract. Barcelona are still hopeful that the player can change his mind, and also being convinced by Xavi Hernandez about the team's project and of course the plans. He can choose Barca over other clubs, and let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Then on to the next story of discussion. In a positive development for Barca, Bayern Munich sensation Joshua Kimmich is willing to put more pressure on his club Bayern in order to force a move to Barca in the summer window. This claim comes from a report from Mundo Deportivo, who that report that Kimmich is keen on a change of scenery and is so eager to join Barcelona next season. Barcelona are currently in the market for a DM as they prepare to say goodbye to captain Busquets. Martin Zubimendi of Real Sociedad has been at the top of Xavi's wish list, but his signing is really complicated as things stand. Joshua, to that end, has emerged as the next priority for Barca in their bid to address the pivot midfield situation, and Xavi Hernandez has asked the club to do everything in their power to land Joshua Kimmich, whose market value stands currently at 80 million euros. Joshua Kimmich is contracted to Bayern until 2025, but is open to pursuing new challenges elsewhere in his career. He is aware of Barca's admiration towards him and would love the idea of joining Barcelona to play under Xavi Hernandez. With Lionel Messi not returning, the Catalan Giants will have more fair play room, and Xavi wants the club to throw everything at Kimmich's signing. The Blaugrana have been aware of the German international's desire to leave Bavaria, and that his first preference for the next club he wants to go is Barca. Furthermore, Kimmich is ready to follow in the footsteps of Robert Lewandowski and fight for a transfer to Barcelona. And having learned about this, the club too are ready to go at the signing with everything they can, even though they are aware that a top footballer like Kimmich will not come cheap. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.